Boom. Alrighty, hey everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Now, today, we are completing our exhaust. Yes, we are. And we are also completing our front and rear end of the car, that is. Now, hello to Bassman, David, Basswoman, and her ladyship. And whilst I have my brain in order, dealy, and boom, there goes their link. Yeah, yeah. Now, as you can gather, I'm in a bit of a silly mood. Um, we all know the drill, people. Oh yeah. How you
Hi.
doing?
Hello, Captain.
All right, round we come.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing real good.
That's wonderful.
Um,
Hello, David.
something I had a look at earlier um, was, let me just move a few things around. Um, how the exhaust is coming together, and I was a bit pleased with myself. I was, because even without the crystal clear to sort of like bind things together to tidy it up,
Right.
I've actually come to the conclusion, um, even as is, it doesn't look too bad.
Oh man, that's looking good.
I mean, like I said, I wanted little fillies where there's the gaps, and I'll use crystal clear for that. But beyond that, I'm actually really pleased.
Yeah, I mean, it all looks like it's supposed to be.
That is the trick, of course, isn't it? When you
Yeah,
do these sorts
absolutely.
of things. Now,
Your Frankenstein
other
build
thing,
has come along rather nicely.
I'm very pleased with it. These wheels don't stay on as nicely as they might. By which I mean,
Oh hell, I mean, gluing them on ain't that big of a deal. Half of mine up here probably got glued on wheels.
oh, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, because they
But
don't work out like they're supposed to.
what I've noticed is that I've left that area unpainted around on the, and that will be visible. And that's the case on all of them.
Right.
So I'll need to attend to that.
Whew.
Um, and I also actually need to turn this area here that's um, chromed black, and then tidy up a bit of the bronze there.
Oh, yep.
And
That's pretty much it, ain't
oh, excuse me. Now, um, some front and rear end work.
it?
Pretty easy stuff.
And that what division?
Yes, yes, yes. We know where we're going with that one, don't we?
Ah, uh,
Now,
got to start with.
first one's a bit of an easy one. Again, dearie, dearie me.
You're just full of them today, aren't you?
Oh, look, what's the line? Oh, now you're just giving them to me. All
I was
right.
in a swim yesterday.
Do what?
I was your swim yesterday.
I don't go swimming yesterday. I go swimming today.
Oh, I thought you said you were going yesterday.
No, no. They've changed the lesson times. Yesterday, I thought I had a base lesson,
Oh,
but that's actually next week. Apparently, I can just checked it before I left. I thought, I'm sure. I hope I've got the right days right. This could be inconvenient. Um, and yeah, save myself a whole stack of, well, dare I say it, inconvenience. And by
Inconvenient.
ringing him up first. And yeah, now today today's a good day to have swimming because it's going to be in your temperatures 100.
Oh wow, absolutely.
So yeah, good day to go down the pool.
But it's indoor though, right?
It is, but the water will be nice and cool nonetheless.
Oh, absolutely.
And coming out even into the hot air, just yeah, feeling fresh, fresh.
Is it like
I
an Olympic size swimming pool, like
pardon?
regulation size, or
Oh no, it's actually only half length,
okay?
and that's partly because they also do a lot of classes for kids.
Oh, okay.
It's it's not just a pool. Its main function is a swim school. So of course, adult classes are actually less or less common. It's not their main focus, of course. Most of them are, of course, young kids.
Okay, so you're in there with a boatload of people around your age.
Yeah, what they've
Okay.
done is they've moved things to Thursday because that's when there aren't kids uh, classes on.
Okay.
So they focus a lot getting the adults in on Thursday and Friday at the moment.
Right.
Um, now, whether that's and here, by the way, uh, there's our
Oh,
rear
yep.
end.
Yep. That's looking good. Fine job, sir. Fine job.
Thank you. Now, before we, yeah. Anyway, so it's only half lengths, but I can tell you right now, if you're doing proper swimming technique, that can actually be pretty bloody challenging
Oh,
when you
heck
first
yeah.
start,
Absolutely.
because you got to build your aerobic fitness up.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm getting better. Right
Good.
now, this needs to go on like that, and I'm looking forward to it today because now I'm starting to actually get a bit more of a feel for what I'm doing.
Okay. Good.
Like when I learn stuff, don't know about you, but I'm very much um, about feeling it,
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
and I'm starting to feel it.
Well, that's
Wait,
good.
actually, if I'm going to come out with that sort of a line, I should do that properly. Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
I
Can
gotta
you feel it? Boom, boom,
sing it,
boom,
baby.
boom.
Sing it.
Alrighty, now let's glue this on. Because then once that's dried, we can put that on, and that will be the front end done. We're very close to getting this car done. Because of course I'm not going to do any weathering. Oh, any deckling has been completed.
Okay, so you're done with all that then, right? So you're
All that is done
all in
and
the
dusted,
go
good
stage now,
sir.
right?
Fun.
You're in the stage of putting it all together now, right?
That's all it really cuts down to for the most part. Tidying up little bits of paintwork here and there. But for the most part, right now, it is simply assembly.
Nice.
I'm pretty stoked with it.
Well, there's no complaints because what I've seen from this kit, you've been going along rather smoothly.
Well, the kit itself lends itself to that, I've got to say. And that's going to look really nice. Here we go, boys and girls. So that goes ultimately once it's dried. I mean, I could probably do it now, but I'm not going to. We all know the drill. And I'm going to need to zoom out a little.
Yep.
That ultimately goes there.
Oh yeah. Now that makes the grills really stand out now.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to look good.
Yep.
Now,
Make that grill pop.
yep, happy with all how that's coming together. Next,
Well, the
painting,
painting.
painting,
What we paint.
painting.
Well, they didn't lie about the weather. Today was the first day of the unseasonably warm weather. It was about 64 today.
That does sound
Sounds
warm
like, you know,
for your sort of neck of the woods.
this time of the year, yeah.
um, yeah, I was going to say at this time of you, given that it would be you'd be starting to approach deep into winter now.
Well, it just started the winter, so it's a couple of weeks into it. But
Okay, but yeah, so 64 in front of me. Do some calculations. Yeah, right. Yeah, that sounds like about okay. You know what? Ha! It says something about the fact that I have a curious mind. You've inspired the fact that I'm unsure of these differentials,
okay,
only in the most vague of ways. I'm now curious to look at get my noggin around the Fahrenheit degrees caper.
okay.
Why? I don't know. It's what I do.
Well, I mean, how you learn,
Well, it is.
like Celsius. I'm like you said, 27 degrees Celsius is like 80 degrees, right?
Um, yeah, thereabouts.
And 30, 33 is what, 90 to 100 Fahrenheit?
I know 100. One thing I do know, um, no, I wouldn't go so far as to say certainty, but with a fair degree of confidence, is that 37 Celsius is, excuse me, man, why am I stretching out like that? And here's the brush I'm looking for anyway. Why is this over here? What the fuck, Rob?
I didn't
What
do it.
the actual fuck? Now we've gotten that out of my system. um,
I didn't do
yeah,
it.
I know that 37 is 100, or
Okay.
pretty close to give or take, sort of a thing. Um, and I do know that 43 is about 111. And the reason
Well,
I know that is because I remember one day years ago when I was a kid and it got to 43 as it does. And they were they put it in Fahrenheit for some reason. And I distinctly remember it being 111. Don't ask me why that stuck in my head, but it did. Now, I guess the reason they may have broken it down to that is whilst in Australia, 43 is far from uncommon, depending on where you are.
right.
Shit, depending on where you are, it'll get to 50.
Yeah.
But, and when I say that, be aware that's like a scorcher for any part of the country. That's very, very rare,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
it has happened. Um, but in Adelaide, which is where I live, well, the suburb I live is part of Adelaide.
All right.
but generally you're looking at temperatures of 41, 42 tops. So just under, so probably about 107, I guess, based on 43 being 111.
Damn.
But yeah, be curious to find out as to what the exact figure actually is.
I can tell you. Hot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hot.
Sometimes it's yeah, yeah. Um, it's the joke you get seen put up sometimes on Facebook on particularly hot days is I don't want to say it's hot, but I've just seen some two hobbits throwing a ring into the street outside. But
Yep.
yeah, I know that. Bearing in mind, that's when it gets. I mean, like today is 100, and tomorrow will be 90 odd. So, but then the day after that, it's only supposed to be. I guess it would be because it's 21 for us. I know 32 degrees is still freezing, however, which I find curious.
Yep.
Um, so, I don't know. But ultimately, it's going to be much cooler on Saturday. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's not like it's a permanent state of affairs. But by the gods, if it's been a really hot stretch, when the front arrives, all you can do is go, "Oh yeah."
Yep.
Now that's these. All I've done there is tidy these wheels up because they need that. Yes, they do. They do. They do. They do. They do. They do.
Dooby dooby doo.
Oh, here's one I've got to share with you.
Share something with me.
I was talking to my neighbour yesterday, and it became apparent she's no fan of the current Australian Prime Minister, which is whatever, man, And well, I'm not a fan of him either. In fact, not a fan of either of the major parties. The one I dislike most of all is the Liberal Party, which is the equivalent of the Republicans, because they always favour the rich.
Of course.
They don't give a shit about the common man or
Nope.
woman, for that matter.
Well, none of them do.
Anyway,
Really. Yeah.
point being, after she's given Albo's short, and because you probably don't know who our Prime Minister is, do you?
I do not, sir.
Completely understandable. Anthony Albanese, commonly known as Albo.
Okay.
Once she's given Albo a serve, I've voiced my opinion of the Liberal Party, which is the Conservatives. Don't ask me what it's. Yeah, I know Liberals over in the US are progressives, but that's not how it works over here.
All right.
Just one of those. Just accept that it is, and we'll all be good. And I've basically expressed my disapproval of them. Then she's asked if I would vote One Nation. Now, One Nation is headed by a woman named Pauline Hanson. A more deplorable individual you will not find, and I'll happily put her in the same breath as Donald Trump. And as she's asked me this question, I've turned to her and said, now, you see, the thing about Pauline Hanson is that if I thought I ran her over, I would stop, I'd get out and I'd check that it was her, and then I'd get back in the car and reverse back over her before driving forward again. And, I didn't see the problem with my postulation. I thought it was a perfectly fair call, potentially jailable and all the rest of it, but a fair call. So yeah,
I hear you. Get out, back up, and go back over.
that's the one. Tried and tested. Yeah,
Yep, some of them
this is
deserve
just going
that.
to happen so night. Watch, we guys, we are about to get half this exhaust done in one fell swoop.
Dum dum dum.
Yeah, that's the one. It does indeed require some sort of dramatic lead in for that, doesn't it?
It does.
Da-da-da-da. Oh wait, the you could even go for the bum bum ba da bum bum
Dum, dum,
ba da bum bum.
dum, dum, dum. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to put the exhaust in.
Dun-dun. This message will explode in 3 seconds.
That's the one.
All right, so I got a little Johnny joke for you.
Oh, here we go. Go
All
on.
right. So little Johnny, he was pulling a wagon up a steep hill,
Yep.
and he was, this motherfucking wagon is so fucking heavy. God fucking damn it! How long is this fucking bitch of a hill? Said
Yep.
Johnny. So little Johnny passed the priest while he was cursing up a storm, pulling
Yeah.
up the hill. The priest says, "Hey, little Johnny, you know it's bad to swear. God is always watching us." The priest said, "Well,
Yep.
God is watching." Johnny said, "Well, yes, of course. God is everywhere," said the priest.
Here we
"Well,"
go.
Johnny says, "where is he now?" The priest says, "Well, he's in your wagon." Johnny says, "Well, tell the motherfucker to get out and push the fucking wagon."
That's the one. That's exactly it, isn't it? I
Tell him to get out and help push that motherfucker.
in a more realistic term, with reference to that, because that is the whole thing, and with a whole stack of religious stuff, really. I'm a, in. I think I sent you my the Wisdom of Pop Culture book.
Yes, we've downloaded all of them. Now we just got to take time to read them all.
But I actually reference a line from a Led Zepp song, "When the Levee Breaks." How much
Uh,
Led Zepp do you know?
Not much. I mean, I've listened to it years past, but
Okay. Long and the short of it, and the relevant line is crying won't help you. Praying will do you no good. And when I first heard that, I thought, wow, that is some despondent shit, man.
ain't it though?
But I was talking about with a mate of mine. We ultimately came to conclude that no, it's just someone taking control of the situation. And
True.
when all is said and done, and this is where how it relates to the little Johnny joke, you can pray all you like. Where's God in the wagon? Yeah, well, tell him to get out and push it. He's not going to, so you got to do it yourself.
Yep. Yep. This is true.
And yeah, an observation I make with regards to that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just having a bit of a. Yep, that'll work a treat. Okay, is that every time there's a disaster, you get all the leaders around the world saying, "We send thoughts and prayers." You send thoughts and fucking prayers? Oh, bravo.
Oh,
Yeah, that's really fixing shit, isn't it?
yeah, that ain't
Now,
nothing.
ultimately, to be fair, usually aid is soon sent, but you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
That thoughts and prayers do nothing. It's all
Yep.
very well and good. They do nothing, mate.
I ain't fixing nothing.
Yeah. Here we go, guys. And this is going to be another thing that's going to require those little touch-ups of like what it's going to be is a lot of crystal clear used because of course it'll dry clear and I can just paint straight over it then. That's the theory. Now, roll over and up a bit, thank you. Ha ha! I tell you.
Good shit, man.
Now let's just make sure I've got that. It will be stable. It's not stable yet, obviously, which is not surprising. What I might do, just to be a bit more sure with this, is run some thin glue underneath it for the whole length. And maybe the other side as well.
I get these quotes from famous people that come across my phone every day.
Yep.
I get some from Barack Obama, some from Bruce Lee. Marie Curie was one of them that kind of sparked my interest, and it is that nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less.
Yeah. I am. There we go. Boom.
Nice. That's a big problem. Everybody, they're scared of stuff. Instead of seeing what it's about or
Yeah.
checking it out, they're scared of it.
Well, I covered that one with a Star Wars reference from a Star Wars movie I've never actually seen, to be honest. But I did do a bit of Google foo to see if there were any quotes I liked out of Star Wars, and there was one that I encountered that was from one of the more recent ones, and the lines from it's Luke when he's an apparition.
Okay.
And the line is conquering fear is the destiny of a Jedi.
Mm.
Ultimately, it doesn't matter if you're not a Jedi. It's probably a pretty bloody good idea. Now we are getting places with this exhaust. Really, boys and girls. Now, forgot I got to do something else first. Ah, dilly.
What we doing?
Oh,
What we
beautiful.
doing?
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now that will go in.
In case it drops you today.
Just there. Oh, that's absolutely bonus material, I tell you. Right there. Whoops a days. So, here we go. We'll go through there. Aha. Now,
What part are you working on?
I'm doing a little link from this little part of the exhaust here into the muffler.
Oh, okay.
And I need to trim that just a shade more.
Well, this 1934
Sweet.
Ford pickup I'm working on is a 3-in-1. So I got 3 sets of rims, extra wheels, 2
Wow.
engines. I think I'm going to do it. I'm doing it the stock way.
Heaven forfend. This one may be a little cunty. Cunty, cunty, cunty. It's cunty. It's cunty, cunty, cunty.
There's got to be a song somewhere.
Pardon?
Yeah, like a rat over here.
Yeah.
Make more noise than a hen house full of chickens. And we know a hen house full of chickens ain't very quiet, all right?
Ha. Now,
Got a question for you.
what's that?
Does a one-legged duck swim in circles?
Yes. In the same way that if you take the wings off a fly, it becomes a walk.
Basswoman says, does a frog's ass bump when he jumps?
Does what was the question?
Does a frog's ass bump when he jumps?
Probably. Now, if I can.
The wonders of life.
I need one more. Aha. Now I tell you. So if
Tell
I'm
me
going to go, ha. Right, so we're doing to take that to there. To do that, I require even better. Yeah, that'll do it, just that. And then that can go to there. Slowly but surely. Now. And I'll wait for the paint to dry properly before I glue the wheels on.
Do your days go by as quick as mine do?
I don't know. I never get everything I want to get done completed. That much I do know. But I also know that I've always had a tendency to overload myself with. Oh, hey, sorry, I haven't even looked at my shoulder. Glad you like it, David. How you doing, Jeff?
Oh, Jeff.
Yeah, the what was I going to say? Talk about what were we talking about?
Days going by quick. Overload your
Yeah,
day.
but I do. I tend to overload myself with shit. In terms of I'll be doing something, like as far as a booked activity, shall we say, and I want to pursue that, and then I'll find something else, and I want to pursue that as well. So I'll do both of them.
Okay.
And then I'll find something else. So I'll pursue all three of them. And this is what I do.
Well, good. I'm not alone. Yeah, because I do the
Now
same
they're
shit.
usually when I do that, it's in related fields and stuff. But yeah, like here we go. Consider the following, if you will. This will probably have you going, I see now. Okay. I'm in my normal everyday existence. I am, of course, I know what I should use for this. I'm trying to set up my business, of course. Now that keeps me very busy for a lot of things. Then I
Damn it.
also, of course, am still writing books. So there's that takes up I want to get work on every day. And with my books, I'm also actually adapting Forgive Me Father into a movie script.
What?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to pitch it just to a low budget sort of production thing.
Right. Cool.
Some of those can make some good money.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so I'm doing that as well. But I tend to alternate that between my chapters of my book, do a bit of on the screenplay, da da da.
Right.
Then I've got my bass, so I've got to practice that as well. Exercise, my baking, my languages.
Damn it, man.
You see what I'm saying now?
Yep.
Now, there are pros to this. There seriously are. One of them is, well, I'm certainly not bored.
Oh no.
And it keeps my mind active and me in a happy and positive mindset. So there are big pluses to this. But yeah, overloaded, you betcha.
Well, that's
Now, what
normally
I've
what I
done,
do during the
pardon?
day. Sometimes during the day, I'll be playing my Xbox. I've got a YouTube video playing, and I'm drawing. Because when I get killed in a game, I got to wait until they take the
Yep.
objective for me to respawn. So I've always got a video playing in the background on my phone while I'm playing my game, and when I die, I'm sitting there drawing. So when I come back alive, I'll put this drawing down and start back
I
with the game.
was now quick little aside. So I just put a link to this part of the exhaust there, with that part there.
Oh yeah.
And I've done a little similar sort of piece of jiggery pokery there.
Right.
Because what we're going to do after that, I'm going to zoom out just a little, is this will go other way around. Pretty much thusly.
Hey man, that screw piece worked out great.
It's all coming together, man. I'm very pleased with myself.
Yeah, you should.
Now I'm going to let those two pieces dry before I put this last bit in. And so in the meantime, what we can do next, I would suggest, and with a list of other things of all those things I do, baking and fishing as well. So yeah, the day, I'm not surprised that I don't get everything done on any given day.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm having to wash clothes, cook dinner, take care of the animals. I went outside and had to blow leaves again today because they've all fallen now.
Yep.
And I
Well, that's
always
where
try to take at least
the
an hour to 2 hours a day to do stuff for myself.
I used to, yeah, I find sometimes, look, I really enjoy plants, but when they drop their leaves, oh my God, what a pain in the ass that can be. And
Yeah, I gotta
an
love
alternative pain in the ass, actually, here's something. Here's a. I don't. Do you get any kind of wattle in the US?
Oh, what now?
A wattle.
A wattle?
I don't think you do. You might get them in California. They're a type of eucalypt.
Okay.
Anyway, um, they're. I'm not sure if they were. Don't think they're. They might be our national flower. I'm not sure, to be honest. Don't know what
Huh.
the Australian national flower is, but the wattle's a classic Australian plant. Bottom line, and the thing about it's green. It's got this really golden. In fact, that's probably it is. Yeah, because it's green and gold. The bloom is golden in color,
Okay.
and it drops mammoth amounts of this shit
Really?
on the ground every fucking year. And I used to share a house with someone. Um, look, she was very particular about the way the house was kept, and therefore demanded is probably an unfair word, but also her position wasn't entirely unfair either. That she didn't see why she should be the only one doing all the work,
Right.
and therefore made sure I did my fair share of the housework. And you got to say, well, yes. If she's going to keep the place, you like it looking nice, then maybe you should do some of the work yourself. Yeah, that does have me there. Anyway, but because she was and she was actually quite allergic. Well, not allergic, but there's certain the whole wattle thing would actually bring her on quite heavily. And right next door, and dropping shitloads of its pollen on the driveway and the and on the what's them call it, porch,
You said
was a
pollen?
wattle. Oh yeah, shitloads.
Yeah. Now
And
pollen, we have our back of
I
pear
used
trees here.
one of my tasks was to mop it up, get rid of it altogether. It
Well, I
was
think you're actually talking about doing away with all the Bradford pear trees here in North Carolina because of
yeah.
your a burden.
Now, what's going on there? Oh, that's not going to matter. Now, bits that are going to matter, though, in this color are going along here.
And I hope they do because them damn trees are a fucking burden.
Well, look, here's the
As I,
thing.
as I sit
That
here with,
whole dropping leaves everywhere being a pain in the ass, yet another clear-cut case of where any major deity simply failed to plan. Inexcusable. That's what I call it.
that's beautiful.
You
Ain't no damn.
self-supreme fucking being, and you can't even organise that sort of shit. Go to the room of mirrors, have good, hard, long look at yourself, son. Wake up to yourself, lad. The
Yeah, I got
the
4 in my yard I planted.
there's a Australian comedian called Sammy J, and in 2020 he used to do these things on the. I don't even, he may still do. I don't know, but he used to do these little 5-minute comedy things on the ABC on Sundays. I think they were.
Okay.
No, they're on Fridays. Mum used to record them. That's why I saw them on Sundays. Anyway, and usually, often they were topical to a certain thing that had occurred at the time. And in one instance, during the middle of the COVID crisis, he's done a report card on God for 2020, and he's been summoned before the headmaster. Now, God, we're rather concerned about how this COVID thing is panning out. Oh well,
Oh my God.
yeah, literally. Well, that's the idea.
Man, I tell you what, me and
And
my son, during the beginning and the worst part of COVID, we were actually very active in our toy hunting. And we were going out at least 3 times a week, hitting 7 different stores each one of those 3 days. Never got sick, never stuff running,
I
nothing,
only
nothing.
cop,
And
I
then you
only
hear
cop
about all these
COVID
people
once.
getting the damn shot and getting sick and dying.
I only copped COVID once, and it was fucking horrible. Yeah, but hey, it would have been worse if I hadn't had my shots, I guess. Um,
Well, I'm glad you're one of the ones that done all right with it.
but yeah, well, this would actually dead set be an advantage of living in an area like you do, because you've got a lot less. What's the word I'm looking for? You'd have travelers come through,
Yeah, yeah,
but you wouldn't have. You got a lot more of a closed community, so to speak, in that
yeah,
regard.
yeah. Yeah, and it probably does have a lot to do where we're at. You know, the reason for that. I mean, now I think about it, that does kind of make good sense.
Well, that's what. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit like. Actually, you know what? I'd be curious to find out what Iceland's COVID stats were.
Huh?
On that basis,
That's something you never heard about, right? Or Greenland. Greenland, yeah. Iceland, Greenland.
England copped it, but then again, they do get a lot of air travel.
Greenland, not England. Greenland.
Greenland. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You would think they'd get bugger all.
Things
So
that make
you'd be
you go,
curious to find out that, actually. I really would. Because logically, um, there should be um, they should be way lower on the logic that I've just presented.
Yep.
Now, what else do I want to do anything else this color? I don't think I do. So next. Ah, yes, there's a little bit doing. That's nice. All right. Alrighty. Now, I reckon this can probably go on. Once I've cleaned the brush. Actually, something I'd also like to do is there's two things we're going to do.
What we're gonna do? What we're gonna do?
Three things, in fact. Ah.
I want to know. Tell me.
Oh, I saw this. I don't know if you've seen this. Is a Family Guy thing where they actually have Kermit and Miss Piggy standing over a crib,
Kermit and Miss Piggy.
and Kermit is looking over to Miss Piggy and saying, I don't think Kermie Jr. is doing so well. And as they look into the cot, there's this half pig, half frog creature screaming in agony, going, "I'm in constant pain! Kill me!"
Holy shit.
Now, something else I might do very quickly. Ding, 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 ding. Where is? Yes. Now, just got a quick glimpse at the time there. Got a little bit of time left. I would like to get that last bit of the exhaust on. So I might get onto that rather than onto the hull. We'll see. Maybe not. Where's my goggles? Here's my goggles. But I think this car is actually remarkably close to being done. I think it's probably closer than I think, if you follow me.
Yeah, you're not far off. So you got your swim lesson first, huh?
Yep. This brush is looking a little bit mangled. And so much so, I think it might need to be retired. There's a word that I get a bit of amusement from in a certain context. Retired.
Retired?
Yeah, the reason I get amusement from it is from the context of a judge telling the jury that, or trotting out the line of, the evidence is incontrovertible. There's no need for the jury to retire. I think that's a great word in that context.
Yep.
But there's another context that's amusing, and it even comes with a story for you.
Tell me a story.
And it's this. Now, first you need to understand the context of the. What was it I was going to be painting with this? That was it. Of the term. Now, in rugby, when you surrender a penalty, you're supposed to go back 10 yards.
Okay.
As you would in most games, sort of a thing. You've probably got something similar in gridiron.
Right.
And the term is to retire. Now, the team I played for was playing this other side that had a guy on the wing who he was a bit long in the tooth. He had been a name player in his day, but he was in his last sort of years, and it was a bit of a soft spot for him, so to speak.
Right.
Anyway, and he's been pinged for not retiring, made protestations, as in not retiring as far as by the referee on the field. And while he's made protestations, one of our supporters has called out, well, maybe you should retire. Yeah. And he's taken issue. The guy's a big enough dick that he's actually gone up to the fan in question. Like, because bear in mind, it's not like it was pretty easy to get to where the fans were.
Right. Retire.
and actually gone, "What did you say?" And the guy goes, "There, I believe I told you to retire." Oh. Now he then goes to the referee, and here's the beautiful part: the referee is setting a scrum. He goes up to the referee, filled with self-importance, points to the fan cushion and says, "He just told me to retire." Response from the referee, "Go away."
Damn it, man.
Fan who caused said offence, of course, what he really meant to say was "fuck off."
and
And you got to say hook, line, and sinker
yep.
all over. You've fallen for every possible trap that has been set for you.
Damn.
It's pretty tidy work by the guy, I got to say. Good
100%.
takedown.
Damn.
Yeah, that's some brutal sledging.
Yes, absolutely. Damn.
Now,
Things that make you go,
indeed. Now, next. There was something else I was going to. That's what it was. That's what it was. So, looking for. Give me a moment. Boom. Just give these a quick tidy up.
Yeah, well, Jeff had a nice setup on his trains yesterday. I watched his
I
video.
saw some of that. I got to say that looks really cool.
Yeah, I like his lights on it like that.
Wish I had a train set.
And I tell you what, I so wish if we had the space, I'd love to have a train set up like that, man. Because
It
that was
would
something
be
I've always
cool.
kind of wanted.
What I'd do if I had that sort of space is, yes, I'd have a train set, but I'd also put my models, sort of tie it together with that, if you know what I mean.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I think that would be the way to roll.
hmm
Sadly, for me, it is purely hypothetical.
Yeah.
Oh, the pain. Oh, the injustice.
Yeah, we've been having to slow down on our toy collecting because of space.
Well, in all jokes aside, I'm going to have to tidy that up now. I'm I don't generally buy more kits anymore because I generally don't need to. There comes a point to which, because I've got pretty much all my potential options covered, so I can always just go pretty much to what I've got in my cupboard. Now there are some times when I will buy things, like just to get those decals and stuff. Oh, that
Oh,
reminds me, I got um, I ordered some 1:48 decals
yeah.
to make it easier to do that cross on the front on the bonnet of the V Dub.
Okay.
Oh, there's another one for you. Actually, two things. Um, Now, one, bonnet of the VW. In Australian slang, that is the woman's genitals.
No,
The bonnet of the VW.
Really?
Yep. That's a term that can be used.
A term. Yeah, yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a wow.
That's us Australians, classy as always. Now, um, yeah, now that reminds me, give me a letter.
Um, who done it last? David or
David would have done, I reckon.
okay? Let's go with A.
A. A. Acorn. Colloquialism. The head of an erect penis.
Oh shit.
A term suggested by the similarity in appearance. The similarity is also recognized in the medical term for the head of the penis, glans penis, glans being the Latin word for an acorn. Other colloquial terms for this part of the male anatomy include bell end, helmet, and knob, all of which also refer to visual similarities. Long before the word nut acquired its current slang meaning of testicle, it was also used as a term for the glands, again, presumably because of the similarity in appearance. And there we have it, kids.
Wow. Helmet or knob?
These are the things. You have options now.
What a
Alrighty, let's do this. Oh, aha, gotcha. And
oh Lord.
boom. There we go. Swish.
Nice. Looking good, man. Looking good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Now, now that was it. Undercarriage. Boom. Move that over to here. Now, how do I want to go about this? Seriously? Seriously? That is just a bit fucking good.
Slowly and methodically. Take your time. Hold your breath. Awesome.
Which way around did I have it? Made it a bit short, bugger. That's okay. It's actually going to be convenient to a point. Once I get that. Ha ha. Almost there.
Almost there.
Yeah, I just need to put a little bit of a jiggery in, and that'll happen very easily. But I'll put this next part in, and then I'm going to wind the stream up because I want to get ready for swimming.
All right.
And but if I get this in, we're doing very well on the exhaust front. Yes, we are. I want that. A bit further back. Come on. That way's how I want you.
Oh, I heard that.
Huh. No, I'm not quite getting it to settle. Well, there. Let's be patient now. Let's see what I want. I want that one. Don't glow on, stay on my fingers. Stay on the kit, you bugger. Okay, I think. Almost. We're starting
Almost
to get there, boys
there.
and girls.
Almost
We'll do a
there.
couple, maybe I'll probably fill that bit there with a bit of crystal clear. I'll use a little bit of jiggery pokery, put a little piece in there. I might be able to get a little piece in there. We'll see how we go. But at the
Is that,
moment,
would that be an elbow you need for that piece right there, or just a
yeah,
curve?
I've got something that I've got a few elbow options on both sides, so that'll work.
What about the corner of a sprue?
Oh no, I've got heaps of stuff already. I just don't have enough to. I've got like this will do part of it.
Oh, okay.
Another part here. It's a question of I need this to dry first. Once that dries, boom. There we
Done
go.
and done.
All right. Well, let's give you a bit of solo time.
All right.
Boom. There you go.
On my 34 Ford pickup, I've got the side windows I made to put in, like they're
Nice.
one's rolled up higher than the other.
Yep.
Back window in, the front windshield with the
Nice one.
part, and I got the bed on it, the headlights,
Nice one.
and now I'm working on the chassis. I got the front wheel cross member on.
Cool.
That's what I've done this evening.
All righty. Nice one. Now, I should have put my goggles there. Camera around. That. And boom. All righty. Well, thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate that.
I appreciate it.
First time viewers, you know the drill. Follow, like, or subscribe.
Subscribe.
Other platforms. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And follow, like, or subscribe.
Subscribe and like.
Tomorrow we'll be back.
Be back.
I'll probably be another short one because I've got massage tomorrow. I'm going to be probed and manipulated. Yes.
I want pictures.
Now, and on Saturday, I'm not sure if I'm fishing or not. I'll know I'll know tomorrow sometime, I guess.
Okay.
But if
Well, I
not,
hope
I'll
you
be
are.
streaming. We'll see how that goes. But I'm glad you enjoyed it, David, and we'll be back tomorrow. Same kit time, same kit channel. We'll catch you good people then. See yous.
See ya.